Hello everybody, this is my first ever YouTube video, and I'm gonna be doing 100 days Pokopia. This is the first time that I'll ever be doing this, so I'm kind of going fresh off the base, not even doing anything. My name's Seb Striker. You can call me Seb, but this is gonna be my playthrough for 100 days in Pokétopia. All right, then let's get into it. First off, I'm gonna start off with kind of in the rules. My rules are right now it's a single player. I can make Cloud Island and be able to bring in people to make kind of a community. I'm gonna try to build this base up as much as I can. My goal before the 100 days finish is to hopefully hit over 150 Pokemon. At least. I have no idea what I'm getting into. I have no idea how to do anything in this game, as I haven't watched now one YouTube video. But I thought maybe trying doing a 100-day challenge would be fun, exciting, and as my first ever play series, I think it would be good. So as I just started out, I'm kind of just here following this guy. I don't even know his name. Tangrowth. Okay, he doesn't have an actual name. He's just a Pokemon name. Well, I know that we're Ditto, so that kind of makes it for interesting. And I kind of sound like a noob talking about Pokemon. Like, I don't know. Haven't been playing it for the past 26 years of my life. But I think it's pretty interesting to see kind of Pokemon grow to what it is now. Starting off in the Game Boy, Pokemon was very, very brief, regular playstyle, going 1 through 8 gyms, then the Elite Four, and then you kind of finish the game, and then you find Mewtwo. And now, look at this, we kind of have almost an Animal Crossing type of game in Pokétopia. Well, I mean, I would consider it a little bit better than Animal Crossing. I've played Animal Crossing myself, and from what I've heard about this game, everyone just kind of rates it a little bit in the higher end of Pokemon. But we have a Squirtle that's kind of just toasted off the sunlight or something. He's probably missing some waters. It looks like Squirtle needs some water. I guess we could talk to it and ask it where I can get the water from. But Dale's thinking. Okay, he's thinking. Oh, that's very interesting. That's so funny. You actually transform and use water yourself. So you are. Wow, I learned water gun. That's funny. As I was saying, guys. Yeah, I would say, I think everyone that plays Pokemon kind of understands how much Pokemon has grown in the last 20, 30 years. 30 years, technically, yeah, because of the 30th anniversary that is this year. I mean, right now, it's kind of insane how big Pokemon still, not only still is, but how much it's grown in community, in games. Okay, ideal habitat. Humid, water, lots of water, cleanness. So maybe kind of putting Squirtle by a waterfall. Oh, well, I see up there might be a water block. So, but yeah, like I was saying, it's kind of interesting how much the game has grown, and now we have a Animal Crossing type of Pokemon game, which makes it very, very cool in a way, as well as Pokemon Legends. Legends is kind of another game that kind of just took over. ZA, I played ZA myself, and ZA is pretty good. It was a good story. I know Winds and Waves is coming out next year or the following year. I believe it's next year, probably November time. So that's interesting that we're getting another game like that. Okay, maybe they mean by always putting some water over here. Maybe Bulbasaur will come out. Probably. Maybe. Or Pidgeot. That's what I'm thinking. Tall grass. Okay. So what can you get out of tall grass, technically? Just kind of seeing the game itself. It's very interesting. What if you water the tree? I mean, the tree would give it life. You get apples. You get lepa berries off this tree. And you inspect the bush. Honestly, guys, I think this 100-day challenge is going to be a little bit. Oh, I knew it was Bulbasaur. Come on, man. Come on now. I knew it was Bulbasaur. They're gonna give you the trio, the typical. They always do this. They're always gonna give you the classic trio: Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and we're missing Charmander technically. But yeah, as I was saying, just kind of doing a 100-day challenge. I think, in my opinion, it's gonna be a little bit tougher for me, just because I'm fairly new. I haven't seen anything, but I know people do the challenges all the time. But I mean, they're usually speedrunners, so Pokemon request. So they're asking use water gun to revive 10 patches of dry tall grass. So Bulbasaur is asking for 10 patches of tall grass. That's 3. I'm not sure if that counts as 4. Okay, yeah, it's kind of interesting. So we learned Leaf Age. Oh, and now we can grow, pull out tall grass. I mean, yeah, we can make our own tall grass now. That's interesting as well. I'll be honest, guys. I have no idea what I'm what I'm getting myself into, but it is fairly interesting. You guys can leave in the comments how I can kind of improve, how I can kind of. I don't want to. I wouldn't say I want to speed run this game. It kind of seems like I'm trying to run through it, which I mean I enjoy speed running games and stuff, but I also kind of want to hopefully make the village really nice. Well, it's not a village; it's island. Sorry. Look really nice and stuff. Like that's kind of my goal right now is to make the island look super nice. So that's sand. So Squirtle's asking for a home. This is interesting. Looks like a nice. I'm kind of jealous I don't have it. If only there was one tall habitat. One tall. He's asking for one tall habitat, which I think he might be referring to. I think he might be referring to maybe having like a waterfall. I mean, that's what I'm thinking based off the water types. I mean, that kind of makes sense, you know. Is wanting to have, like, for example, like up here. It seems like if I this looks like it might be like a rock smash. So I can definitely will have to use like a rock smash to be able to get there. So that's pretty cool. They're kind of making you use. Huh. So I can't even go. I can't even go that far either just yet. Huh. Oh, I see what they want us to do. So if we're able to kind of grow the grass out a little bit, what if I were to attach this, right? You attach this grass, you make it even. Watch out, my boy. Right? So I'm gonna leave it like that. Well, actually, I'm gonna make kind of like a staircase. So, like that. Oh, and I have to eat? No. No, sorry. And then oh, that's interesting. Okay. Another good little, I would say a little small detail in the game that kind of makes this game really fun and enjoyable. I mean, I was thinking like a staircase. Might as well just put everything all in one go. So. Really stuff. I mean, this is still very interesting of how things work. I mean, I'm gonna spend my first playthrough just doing the tutorial. Maybe I should jump a little. I might do a cut just to help with it, but we'll see. Just because, I want to capture the whole experience. So I think it's enjoyable. Stock. Is this like sleeping? Why does he have a TM in his head? I just noticed that. I wonder if it's like Animal Crossing where you can run time a little bit faster with what like when you go to bed and stuff. But I mean, I'm speculating it is, but I don't think so. I think as I'm doing this, I talk a little bit. Kind of what my goal is for YouTube. And just kind of why I'm doing it. I think I'm for the most part I'm doing it for fun. My cousin, he does Twitch, and I've seen him grow for a while now. He's doing it for. Man, I can't even remember. Honestly, I would say off the top of my head, maybe 6 years. So he's been doing it for quite a while. And seeing him kind of inspires me to work as well. Or not work, but just kind of do my own thing, kind of do YouTube as well. I've always said that I wanted to do YouTube. I think I just had a problem. I mean, who doesn't, right? Who doesn't have problems committing to something, you know? You're skeptical of things, you're kind of scared about it, you're scared of being judged. But, I mean, at the end of the day, like, if you don't do it, someone else is going to do your job for you. So, And I think that's kind of how I see it. So I've been blessed with the opportunity to kind of do it right now. So I think I've decided to just start it as my first episode today, and just kind of go about it, and hopefully grow into, I would say like a decent YouTuber. I mean, my expectations are. My expectations are high. I mean, not my. I wouldn't say my expectations, because I'm like that kind of makes it sound insane. But kind of my goal for YouTube is kind of just enjoy gaming. Kind of gain a skill set of like video editing. That would be fun. My wife has been trying to get into photography and videography. So maybe helping her how to edit videos and stuff, and not edit pictures, of course. I mean, thumbnails, pictures are two completely different things. You know, like when you're doing photography for like weddings or for graduations, things like that. I mean, it's. I mean, you can say they're kind of similar in a way. As over the fact that you're you do a lot of photoshopping, you know, like the same way with thumbnails. But I don't know. I don't think I could see myself doing that top tier photo editing. Just because I'm not really good at it. I've gotten better. My wife has gotten better over the time with pictures, but I don't know. I think I'm just kind of there. You know, I'm not much of a picture person. I don't even have a camera for my setup right now, just because I'm not. I don't. It's not that I don't like to show my face. I just think I don't. It's not. You don't necessarily need to see the person to enjoy the content. But it's also like when you see someone with a video camera on, you kind of just relate to them a little bit more. Just because you know how they look, you can match their voice to a face. So I guess it makes it easier for people to relate to just kind of the person who they are, and that you guys enjoy the same thing. So I think that's one thing. But yeah, kind of my goal right now for YouTube, for the end of 2025. I mean 2026. Oh my goodness! I'm thinking 2025. I'm behind 10 years. No way. You got a grown man saying 2025. Dude, I'm getting old. I'm getting old. But as I was saying, kind of my goal for 2026 is by the end of the years, hopefully to reach 100 subs. I think that's a pretty good goal. I mean, my dream goal would be to reach 500 subs by the end of the year. But I mean, it could be possible. It just depends on myself, on how much grind I'm gonna put, and how much. How much quality I want into my videos. I want to try to make one video a day, but I also want to keep my quality better than my quantity. Right now I can't really say that just because it's my first one. It's my first video. Two, the quality is not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good. It's just me preaching about something else and trying to figure out this game while watering grass. If anyone wants to watch this. But yeah. Right now it's been 10 minutes of me watering grass, kind of just talking at the same time. But let's get kind of back into the game. So getting wood, you craft some furniture, right? So I don't have any logs, but I do have a fire pit that I can make, or a campfire. This is really cool. I'm going to make other things. I would like to make a table, but I need a small log. But in order to get a small log, I probably would need to Tangrowth. So giving it to Professor Tangrowth, I think that would. I'm actually gonna put it right here, right there. Yeah, I'm gonna put it right there. And then, brother, I already brought you Please bring. Oh, he wants it like right in front of my boy. He wants it like right here. Right there. But yeah, as I was saying, guys, just kind of my goal right now is reaching 100 subs by the end of the year. 500 is like the ultimate goal. That actually depends on me, making more videos. Okay, so Talkgrass is where I can find Charmander and I can send. So if it's a bit cold right now. Okay. What I'm trying to understand, if it's nighttime. So I want to understand this. And if you guys are watching, you guys comment down kind of below. So do the Pokemon that come out in the tall grass, does it depend? Does it depend on nighttime and daytime as well? Because I mean that's typical in Pokemon games. In Pokemon games you're gonna have you can only get certain Pokemon at night, and in the day, for example, Umbreon Espeon evolves during the nighttime as you're grinding, and Espeon only evolves during the daytime. So I wanna understand, is this the exact same as Pokemon games where you can only find certain Pokemon in tall grasses during daytime or nighttime? I'm thinking it is like that. You can press. Okay. So pressing up makes you follow me. So now Charmander can follow me, and he can follow me and turn on the campfire. There you go. Which now we have the OG trio. Human love. Look. Where are they now? But yeah, as I was saying, this is pretty interesting. Oh, we fell asleep. but yeah, as I was saying, I think this game is interesting. There's no humans, so it's just Pokemon. Kind of reminds me a little bit of like the story of Pokemon Dungeons. The only difference is in Pokemon Dungeons you as a human wake up. Well, it depends on your playing. I'm going based off the 3DS one, the mystery dungeons. I think it's called Super Mystery Dungeons. I'm going based off that one, and you just wake up kind of in the middle of the streetway. Yeah, I would say like Pokemon Streetway. The middle of the streetway, and you're woken up by your partner, Pokemon. And you were human at one point, now you wake up as Pokemon that you chose. So I think that's kind of interesting. It's not like this one where you're natural Ditto. So I mean, I believe there's a story. There has to be a storyline to this game. So that's really cool that I'm gonna get to explore that. Probably be done. So I think I'm just kind of yapping right now, but I think I'm gonna count. I don't want to count each episode. Well, I want to count each. Yes, I do. I want to count each episode as a day. So, in episode 100 would be day 100. That's how I kind of want to see it. I don't want to see it based on the game's day and night cycle. I want to do it based off my IRL cycle. Which, I mean, that's going to make the series extremely long. So, I mean, it just depends. I can always cut it later and just shorten it up, making 2 days worth of content in one episode. So I think it just depends how I want to go about it. But for now, I'll keep it as episode 1, day 1. So we'll see it that way. A trace of Pokemon. When you touch it in a battle Pokemon's habitat will be recorded in your Pokedex. It's a Pidgeot. Oh. A timber? That's interesting. Oh. So it's actually with. Oh, so if you do this. Watch. I understand what they want you to do. So we do that plus this plus this. Boom! It's a habitat, right? Ah, yes. So now I've made a boulder habitat, which means timber would be able to come out through here. So all I would have to do is just kind of, I guess, wait for him to appear. No, not Machamp. That's him. Not Hitmonchan. No, yeah, Hitmonchan. That's Hitmonchan. Yes, because Hitmonlee is the one with the foot. Yeah, so look. Now I go back into here, I inspect it, and timber will come out. Nice. See? I know what I'm doing. Gen 5. One of the best generations in Pokemon. I think they have one of the best maps in the Pokemon games as well. I do like the Gen 5 cast. So from your rival from the first game to your rival being Clement and what's her name? I always forget her name. The one with the white hair. Or not white hair, blonde hair, sorry. I think her name's Brianna. I think so. But I thought she was a good character. Who else am I thinking of? No, Clement's not even from what's Black and White. That's from X and Y. Dude, I'm so dumb. You know what? One, I'm tired. And then two, I'm just old. I'm old. I can't keep up. I don't watch. I've stopped watching Pokemon ever since Ash won. Became the world champion. I haven't watched Pokemon since then. I haven't watched the new Pokemon show. I tried to watch it. It was like kind of. I know it's gotten a lot better, but I just haven't kind of had the motivation to watch it. And I've seen some stuff. I know Roy. Because I don't even know the girl's name. That's the thing. I just know the boy's name, Roy, and I know he's got a mega shiny Lucario. I know that, and then he saw he maybe fought Rayquaza, shiny Rayquaza. So I do know that. 20 bricks, okay. Yeah, I know Roy fought Rayquaza, so that's pretty interesting. But I'll be honest, I don't watch the anime anymore. I feel like I've kind of. I mean, guys, I'm 26, man. I'm old. Like, I don't watch it anymore. It doesn't. I've been watching Pokemon since I was 3 or 4. So seeing Ash win kind of was like the strawberry on the cake, the icing on the cake, I would say. Yeah. Because I waited for so long, bro. I remember watching Sinnoh and seeing Ash. I mean, he put up a good fight, but she got obliterated against Tobias. I just couldn't fathom my face and eyes. The fact that you gotta think about it this way: the developers sat down, had a meeting, and said, "You know what? We're gonna destroy this guy, and we're gonna make him not want to be a Pokemon trainer anymore." That's what they were thinking. And then you know what's the worst part about this? I think any Pokemon fan can agree with me in this statement. the worst part about the Tobias fight was the fact that he never came back. He never came back. Not in Worlds, not in another region. He never came back. He disappeared. Like, he didn't become a champion. He didn't become an Elite Four. We got no backstory. It was plot armor. Bro, I'm stuttering because I can't fathom it. I can't fathom it. The fact that it was literal plot armor of Pokemon of saying, you know what? Maybe Ash is too strong this season, and he just beat Paul, one of the stronger trainers. And Pokemon, ruthless too. The way he executed, I mean, you gotta give some credit to Paul. Like, yes, the way he coached his Pokemon was, I mean, you know, it wasn't the most ethical way, but hey, dude was putting up fights. Except when he got slapped by Regigigas and stuff. But aside from that, I mean, he was a pretty good trainer. He took Ash to the top of his limit, man. The fact that he was using Gastrodon to kind of lure out all Ash's Pokemon. I mean, you gotta give him credit. He walked in with the freaking strategy, and he was like, "Nah, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna show you a lesson," you know. So I thought that was really impressive by Paul. He was very strategic. But as I was saying, yes. This guy came in with absolutely no motivation. None. Tobias was a no motivation type of trainer. He literally just pulled up completely. I don't even know if I can cuss or anything. I don't want to cuss. I mean, I'm not even monetized. So he completely shat on him. He completely shat on Ash. He made him actually look like complete dookie. Which was kind of like the worst part about the Sinnoh region was that. Like, the fact that Ash knocked out 2 Pokemon. No, and then, you know what's the worst part, guys? He knocked out Latias. Only for this? No. He knocked out Darkrai. Sorry. I'm getting my stuff confused. He knocked out Darkrai only for him to pull out Latias. I'm getting triggered because I just don't understand how did he get that? That's my first question. How did he get Latias and Darkrai? And what was he hiding back there? Where he had 4 Pokemon. Okay, Oddish. So it has to be timed in the night. Oh, yeah. I get it now. So the weather, it can be any of these 3 weathers, cloudy, rainy, sunshine. But it has to be in the night. Oddish in the night. Okay. That makes sense. So am I able to put grass? Oh, yeah. I'm able to replace all of this grass. Oh yeah, as I was saying before I got distracted. But yes, like what was he hiding back there? I know people have made millions of speculations from he was hiding Entei based on the anime's intro, the last anime intro, the Sinnoh League victors, that he was hiding Entei because he comes out at the same time Entei comes out. So, people were making those speculations. People were saying that he had Dialga, he had maybe Giratina. I don't know what he had back there, but all I know that he had one Pokeball in certain. And that was the producer. He had the producers in the Pokeball. Because there's just no way that he completely comes. No, not only that, guys. I know I'm ranting too much about Sinnoh because Sinnoh is like it's one of the best regions. It had one of the best side characters and everything with Dawn and Brock and everything. But it the way it just ends is just like what the heck, dude? What the heck? Like that ending is just like what the heck, dude? no, not only that. He completely wiped in the final round. He won every match 6-0. The only match that he had to put up a fight was against Ash. And then another thing is, what I never understood was the Gibble. Oh my gosh, why did Gibble never evolve? Not only did he like never evolve, but it was also like he mastered Draco Meteor, which is really good, you know, but it didn't do shit. It didn't do anything against Tobias. Like the Dark Ranger just completely dodged everything, and then he then proceeds to say, "Well, if my Pokemon was any Pokemon, you would have killed him." Well, no, duh, bro. No, duh. Everyone knew that. Everyone knew that. He mastered the Draco Meteor only for a freaking Pokemon that you'll probably never ever see unless you're watching the Dark Knight movie or that freaking episode, for him to just completely obliterate the Draco Meteor and then get one-shot it. That I just never. I mean, Sceptile, I will say Sceptile did have a pretty cool, you know, a pretty cool match against Dark Knight. He woke up. I think I would say one of the more disappointing ones was also Heracross. Like Heracross was a really good Pokemon for Ash. He had won a couple fights and stuff, but his was completely like he got knocked out faster than I could tie my shoes. I probably went to go grab some lunch, walked back, and he was already. No, I didn't even grab lunch. I probably tied my shoes and he was already gone. That's how fast he got put to sleep. He woke up and he was gone, long gone, my boy. But yeah. I mean, I don't know. My rant for Sinnoh is, I mean, it's a whole episode, as you guys can tell. It's worth a whole episode, just because like I cannot believe how Sinnoh ended. No, not only that, but I mean the last thing I'm gonna say is the way Sinnoh started too. I mean, Pikachu loses to a level 5 after going toe to toe with Latias. He gets knocked out by a Snivy level 5. Oh my gosh, episode 1. You can't make it up, man. I mean, at this point, I'm gonna make this channel a rant channel. This is no longer about Pokopia or anything like that. This is gonna be about us asking the biggest question: why did Ash keep losing every single season? You know, there were some seasons, yeah, he deserved to lose. There were some seasons where he completely deserved to lose, where he was butt. Unova. Oh my gosh. All his Pokemon were not even evolved. He had like one fully maxed out Pokemon. Fully evolved. One. Like, can't make it up, man. Only to lose to a guy who only had, what, 6 Pokemon? Or 5 Pokemon? He had 5 Pokemon? I think so. So, like, how does that even make sense? That's another thing too. Like, Unova's another rat. It's one of my favorite regions, and they made Ash look like dirt, bro. He was losing. He was barely winning any matches. His Pokemon were super low level. Like, he just wasn't good. But yeah, we're gonna have to rant this in episode 2 because right now I'm cutting it kind of long, but. Yeah, guys, I think for now, I'm going to close it out. I did a little bit more on the intro. I'll probably get a little bit long off screen, and then I'll start episode 2, kind of just starting the main island, and just kind of moving forward. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I know it wasn't much. It was just kind of me watering grass and moving things along, and like this is practically the beginning of the tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed my rant, but I'll see you guys in episode 2. Thank you guys, and, this is Sebastian, and keep it striking.